Hey, good afternoon. My name is Ashley. So I wanted to go over a couple of things here. I want to talk about some services that we offer and talk about what you could be looking for and so on. So to start, I went and Googled roofing contractors and I used Dayton, Ohio, because I know that you guys are in close proximity to Dayton. And this area right here is what's called the Map Pack. And the top, we'll say four listed here, are the ones that are receiving a lot of work because they're super easy to find and they're listed right away. Now, the way you can get yourself into these top 3 and 4 is by first having a Google business profile. Second, filling it out as much as possible with the name, the hours, phone number, photos, making sure everything's filled out. And third is putting your business name, address, and phone number into as many online directories as possible. And directories are things like Yelp and Yellow Pages. And having your information in those online directories would really help power your profile. Now, the websites listed below here, these are what's called the organic search. And the same things apply. You want to be on the front page and ideally within the top 2 to 3 so that people can find you. Now, I use Dayton as instead of using Clayton because of the fact that you're going to be competing with contractors in the Dayton area servicing Clayton, things like that. So that's kind of the reason why I pulled from Dayton instead of Clayton. So I pulled up the attached, website address, and I didn't find anything. It's saying it's not connected. The domain's not connected to a website. But I wanted to go over information based on having an active website. And so the main thing that you want to do with a website is you want to have about 1,500 to 2,000 words on the homepage primarily, and this is for a couple of reasons. And the first reason being is that if your competitors have about 1,000 words, then you're going to want to have at least 1,500 words because you want to beat out how much content your competitor has. And the second reason is that Google has what we call crawlers. They go through, they read the content of the website, and they try and figure out what services your business offers, what areas you serve, and the more content that you have on the site, the more of an expert you're going to look like in Google's eyes. Now, within the content, you want to have keywords, and keywords are things that people are searching for. So, for example, how I Googled roofing contractors, Dayton, Ohio, if you had something like that all over your website, it'd become really relevant for that search, and Google would be more willing to put your website higher to the top. So when you were to look at your website, it's really important to make sure there's enough content on there and the keywords throughout, and that'll really help a website rank. So I wanted to see what was going on with some of the other roofing companies in the area just to kind of see what you're up against. And I have a paid program that I use to take a look at that. So I pulled up JW Roofing Contractors just to kind of go over some information real quick. And the first thing I wanted to go over was the UR and the DR ratings because these are super important where you fall in the Google search results. So the UR rating is essentially a trust rating with Google, and the DR rating is a power rating with Google. And so these numbers are looking at the overall site, how powerful it is, how trustworthy it is, and the higher up that they are, the more powerful the site is, and the better it's going to rank in the search results. Now, one of the ways that you can increase these numbers is through a thing called a backlink. Now, all a backlink is just a shout out from another website that's endorsing you, and they're sending a link back to your site through a clickable text. So what we can do is we can click on the ones they have, go through those, get those for your website, and then get additional ones as well. So lastly, I wanted to talk about the organic keywords and the content that I had mentioned before. So for example, just pulling up the type of keywords that JW is being found for, looking at the volume column is going to tell us how many people search for that in a month, okay? So just kind of going off of it, roofing Dayton, Ohio, 200 people are looking for that. Dayton roofer, 250 people. Dayton roofers, 250, Dayton roofing, 200 people, roofers Dayton, Ohio, 250, roofers in Dayton, Ohio, 150. So it's just kind of giving you an idea. There's so many keywords that they're being found for. Now, if you service the Dayton area, which would be, obviously in your best interest, you can start to be found for things in the Dayton area and surrounding areas as well. But it's really important to get in front of these people because if you get in front of more people that are searching for these terms, the more people are going to find you, then the more people are going to call, and then turn the more business you're going to get. So I hope this information was helpful for you, and I look forward to speaking with you and discussing opportunities. So take care and have a great rest of your day.